This week said it's Pashas Hazinu, Shabbos, שובה, שובה ישראל עד השם אלוקיך, כי חשלת בעווניך, קחו עמכם דבורים ושובו אל השם. What does it mean, קחו עמכם דבורים ושובו אל השם? It's brought down as form הקדושים. Let's say a person takes a whole pail of tar and pours it in someone's house, on the sofa, or on the white carpet. He has a fight with his friend. He takes a bag of tar and throws it in his face, throws it on the windows, dirties the curtains. It's possible to clean it. How can you clean it up? It's black. Even if you take the most expensive dry cleaning with a mop and every kind, it's impossible to clean. If we did what we did all year round, how's it possible to clean what we did? So the Pasuk says in this week's Seder, Pashas Hazinu, Ki chelek Hashem amoy, Yaakov chevel nachalosoi, says the Medrash of Pashas told us, Ki chelek Hashem amoy goes in Yaakov Avinu, Onochi ish cholok. When I do Averis, the Averis is like dust. Dust. It's not like tar, it's like dust. Kushur gives us a possibility of shaking everything off, and everything falls off. There's enough communion between a Yid and a Goy. The Goy is part of him. It's impossible to take it out. A Yid doesn't obey, you just blow it off, and it gets dissolved and everything. Chui mochem dvorim v'shuvu el Hashem. So Moshe David Dvalim brings down, if a person chas v'sholom does something bad, and he feels the koiches satuma running after him, how can he cancel the koiches satuma? Al yedei khuim mochim dvorim tachanunim yedabe rosh. Posuk in Mishli Yudches, tachanunim, tfilas, bakoshas, slichas, tehillim. We daven, we ask. Am Yisrael, the holy nation. Slichas. Hashivenu Hashem elekecha v'leshuva. Keil melech Yosef v'kitzei rachamim. Hashem keil rachum v'chanun. Erech hapayim v'rav chesed v'emes. Am Yisrael is a holy nation. Whatever we do, it's only like a michshel. Someone went in the street, he fell down something. He moves to the side what he fell down, I need to get something. The guys are walking. Am Yisrael is a holy nation. You can't be mevatel us. Am Yisrael is a holy, holy nation, very holy. Every single Yid in the world is holy, is davuk l'shchina gdoisha, is part of the shchina gdoisha. Because gave us ruach memalala. We go, we get up, we speak, we hear, we see, we smell, we hear, we taste and eat and everything through the koiches which HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave us. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave us the Torah, He made us with the Torah. B'bchinas kehem chayenu v'oich yomenu. When we come towards Yom Kippur, Yom Kippur is the day that's written, Ki bayoim hazeh yechape aleichem. Ki bayoim hazeh yechape aleichem. What does it mean, Ki bayoim hazeh yechape aleichem? Be'itzumay shoyoim ha'kippurim hachaper. It's written in Sform HaKdoshim. Ki bayoim hazeh yechape aleichem has got the din of lo'osid lovoi. V'niskov Hashem bayoim hahu. That's what is brought down. Yom Kippur's got the din of Olam Habo, got the din of Gan Eden. We are going back home. Ki bayoim hazeh yechape aleichem. But the Kohen Gadol goes in the Kodesh HaKadoshim, and he davens it Tfilah Ksorah, and he goes out, and we made a yontov for the Kohen Gadol. We made a yontov for him. Mare Kohen, have a look in the Tfilah of Yom Kippurim. He went in and he came out. He went into Makom, which is Lamale B'derech HaTeva, and he davened for us. Whole of Klal Yisrael got to tshuva. The whole of Klal Yisrael got repented. Every single Yid in the whole world. Ki bayoim hazeh yechape aleichem. B'schus the Kohen HaGadol. Ki bayoim hazeh yechape aleichem. And we every year we heard Shema Beforish Yoitzim Bepi Kohen Gadol Hayikoichim Umishtachavim V'noivlim al Panei V'oimim Boch Shem Kavoin Mochutz Lo'olam Voed. When the Kohen Gadol came out, the beauty in Irish brings down. We took me 6 hours to come home. It didn't live far away, like a guy lives in New York and he had to go walking till Manhattan. It's far, you can't walk. You could, but you can't. Here it's a matzav where the Kohen Gadol lived around the corner. Why did it take him 6 hours to come home? The Abishua brings down. Each one went up to him and said, Kohen Gadol, please, give me a bracha. Blessed me to have this. Blessed me to have that. Blessed me to be gesund. Blessed me that my wife should be happy. Blessed me the children should be mechunach. Blessed me to have parnosa. Blessed me to this and that and everything. They asked the Kohen Gadol to bench us. And the Kohen Gadol benched every single yid. He's a human being. His wife is waiting for him. My dear husband, how was it in the Kodesh HaKadoshim? You weren't scared to go in and you came out. He has to build this sukkah. He has to look for Abba Minim. The Kohen Gadol is a normal person. But he came Lamane B'derech HaTeva. They made the yonto for the Kohen Gadol. Every year, Ki B'yoyim Hazeh Yechaper Aleichem. When we are zoicha to do tshuva, we are zoicha to have the possibility, even though we did, but whatever we did, no yid lechatchila, even if it is lechatchila, the Rambam brings down Yochas Tshuva, even they bought the Shnei Sirim, even the person that's very bemazed, but nothing is bemazed, because every single yid in the world which does something before the yid was created, before HaKadosh Baruch Hu said, Bereishis Bora Lekim, Eis HaShamayim ve'Eis HaOretz, before he was created, HaKadosh Baruch Hu created tshuva. Come on, Nedorim, Lametes on the base, created tshuva. And tshuva is like much before the person was created. Hashem created Odom Arishon Friday. HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the Bereishis Shamayim, Bereishis Bora Lekim, Eis HaShamayim ve'Eis HaOretz Sunday. Before Sunday was created already tshuva. And Rav Dessler brings down the tshuva was created. It was hoyo hoiva the year, and one like now. A person says yesterday was yesterday, and tomorrow is tomorrow, and today is today. But yesterday was before today, and today is before tomorrow. But the klape, tshuva, and everything is all in 1 second. Rav Dessler brings down. We look with Aveya and the Tshuva like it was in one go, even though the Aveya was one time and it was a chet. Person was Mechalel Shabbos. Vimkein, how can you be metaken, which was yesterday, which was last week, last year, 20 years ago, 1,000 years ago? Aval Tshuva nechsheves bebchinas lemala mea zman. Over and the hoiver and the year is mentioned like one, which means there's a given that the generation and the Aveya is like one, because everything is the malam b'derech hateva. There wasn't any time at all. It's possible to do tshuva, and that's what it says by Moshe Rabbeinu. That Kodesh told Moshe Rabbeinu to hold the Kisei HaKoved. Answer the Malachim. Malachim told Moshe Rabbeinu, "Ma yelod isho b'neinu." You belong downstairs. Upstairs is our house. Because why? More Shabbos, why? Because the Kisei HaKoved is Olam HaNeshomos, Olam HaBriya, Olam HaKisei. Tshuva is bebchinas v'niskav Hashem lavado b'yoyim hahu. Tshuva is bebchinas Yom HaKippurim v'niskav Hashem lavado b'yoyim hahu. Each and every yid has got the capability of doing tshuva, and we will do tshuva. And we do tshuva, and b'schus, we come back to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We come to Abba. My dear Father, please take us back. Take us back to you. The door's open. I want to tell you which is written in the Zohar Kadosh. Zohar Kadosh brings down a passage Pekudei that half an hour from the whole year, we have a year, 365 days, half an hour. When the time of Nila is opened upstairs, a window, and Hashem says, you daven, I'll take you all in. That's what it brings down. I'll take you all back home, and you will all be zoicha to the biggest madrigas, everything. That's what is brought down. Why? Why will be zoicha? That's the time, the last half an hour of the 40 days. V'niskav Hashem b'yoyim hahu. And Am Yisrael is a holy nation, and we will do tshuva, and Hashem accepts our tshuva, and everything we do, we all come home, we'll be friends with each other. No soinim, and no sinner, and no kina, and no going against the other person. Why? Because every single person, whatever we do, we have a guilty conscience. Where does this guilty conscience come from? A person eats without a bracha. Why did he eat without a bracha? Person steals. The guy didn't look at me. I'll take a piece of this. I went to the supermarket. I'm thirsty. I want to drink a bottle of. What makes the person to have a guilty conscience? The guilty conscience is come to the person because before the person was created, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave him in the much before the person tshuva. And every person which does whatever he does, the Shas Maisa, he says, why did I do it? That why did I do it is part of the tshuva. And we will do tshuva. And that's the present of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, of once a year, of every Yid. Tachanunu yedabu rosh, chui mochem dvorim, come back home. Am Yisrael is a holy nation. Every single Yid, bonim atem l'Hashem lekechem. We're all children of Hashem. Hashem likes, we children. We're the child of Abba B'Shamayim, Father in heaven. He says, come home, come. And even a person doesn't come home, but he feels close to Hashem. That's these days. Ben kesel esoi, aseh yemei tshuva, erev yom HaKippurim, ki bayom hazeh yachaper aleichem. We do kaporas. They're sitting in the posuk, and we say it in the posuk in the Eoiv. It's brought down. The posuk says, "Im yesh olav malach melitz echom mini olev lahakid leodom yoshroi." A person, even though we say in the posuk, Yipul misitro elef, uvova miminecha. Each person on the right hand side has got 10,000 malachim. On the left hand side we have 1,000, which is katego, which says bad about us. But if one of them says good about us, one of them says good, instead of being 1,000, it's 999, then we go to schus. Am Yisrael is a holy nation. We are very holy. Shabbos Kodesh, Tfilin, Kedusha, Tara, Simcha, Siyata Dishmaya, Ben Odin Lechaveroi, Ben Odin Lemokoim. That's Am Yisrael. We're all holy. We come from a holy nation. We're all a holy nation. Ki chelek Hashem Amoi, Yaakov Chevel Nachalosoi. Bezat Hashem will all be zoicha to be mitchazek, mu Torah, mu mitzvos, mu Kedusha, mu Tara, Ben Odin Lechaveroi, Ben Odin Lemokoim Bezat Hashem. And Kadosh Baruch Hu will give us the capability of coming back home, cancelling out all the aveis we did, come close to Hashem, dovuk lishchina k'dosha, ki ein ba'ain yiru b'shuv Hashem et Zion, k'v'yoch will be in the Gula Shlema Bezat Hashem. I want to ask you, like every week I try to ask you, if you liked my Dvar Torah and my films, please press like and pass on the Torah to your friends, to your neighbors, to be lahagdel Torah la'adira Bezat Hashem, in order to be Mekadesh Shem Shemayim, and Kadosh Baruch Hu will help us, help every single Yid, will all be Zocha Zayin, to Chaim, Toivim, Aruchim, Parnosa Berevach, a happy year, a healthy year, marrying off the children, marrying off all the children, Be'ezat Hashem, Nachas from the children, Chazor v'Tshuva Shlema, will all be Zocha, to meet a Mekabel, Pnei Mashiach Tzidkenu, Mitoch Rachamim, Chasodim, Gdoilim u'Morubim, B'mheiro v'yomeinu omen v'omen. We'll have a lovely year and a happy year, a joyful year. Mashiach Tzidkenu Bezat Hashem, und Siyata Dishmaya, B'mheiro v'yomeinu omen v'omen.